June 19, 2025. Let's talk about Senator Natasha, as there are a couple of updates as regards her. And the first part is that her family house was attacked by unknown gunmen again. The last attack was in April, but this time they were not successful, as the community vigilantes and some youth around were able to, stop the unknown gunmen from vandalizing and penetrating into the family house. And one of the unknown gunmen has been captured. It was captured by the people, and it was later handed over to Nigerian police, where they found cutlass and some juju on him. And the second update is that Senator Natasha appeared in court today, and she has been granted 50 million naira bail. As you all know, that she has these 3 count charges against her as regards, the sexual harassment allegation, and also the allegation she made that the former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, wants to buy her. So they are in court as regards that. And the prosecuting lawyer, David Kasawe, was proposing that the judge, Justice Orji, should detain Senator Natasha till September 23, 2025, where the trial will begin. But our lawyer was able to fight the motion that Senator Natasha is not a flight risk and should not be held in custody till the trial will begin. Instead of detaining Senator Natasha, just like the prosecuting lawyer was proposing, the judge used their discretion and pronounced a 50 million naira bail for Senator Natasha. And the trial will start in September 23, 2025. Reactions are pouring in from Nigerians, as regards this. The first part, the attack, some people are still of the opinion that there was actually no attack, that it was Senator Natasha that was plotting her own attack just to make the allegation she made look real. While for some people, they are of the opinion that this is looking so dangerous for Senator Natasha. And as regards remanding her in prison, reactions also are pouring in from Nigerians. But here is my opinion, and this reminds me of what I said during my analysis as regards, this whole thing. That what I want to see is the absolute rule of law. The judiciary should not be open to any influence from maybe the legislature or the executive. What we want to see in play is the rule of law as regards the situation. But like I always say, let's see how it goes for Senator Natasha. But she was not remanded in prison, and she has been granted 50 million.
So Natasha, I will only say that you are going to come out victoriously, because it takes a strong woman, a brave woman to come to this stage. Yes. I'm gonna cry me, go cry me, blow. We go cry I out, but we are standing for the truth, and the truth shall it come to reveal. Yes, your case was like 4 days back, and I wasn't like to my audience talked about it or bring update to my audience, but then again, I'm back. When you're dealing with social media, if your body is not that strong, you had to like give your body rest so that you will come back again. See, this social media that I am now, it's just like I love what I'm doing. I love talking to my audience. I love talking to people on cameras, and I love making one or two point of mine. But anyway, I react to this video based on what was happening in the court. A lot of youth have their own opinion to say based on what Senator Natasha and Akpabio are doing. Yes. I don't know as I go take gist you, but you will hear it from all these youth that are able to take their caption. And if you wonder what we do in our channel, we bring to you latest politics, latest news, reaction videos, use VeryDarkMan, and all of those good things. I believe and I know that you're going to love it here. Please do not forget to subscribe to UN2 Media, turn on your post notification bell, comment down below, and I will respect. See, a lot of people learn from our comment section, and I will be so proud to or happy to read your comment.
My boss at the office says I talk too much. He does not know that Godswill Akpabio talks more than me. Godswill Akpabio has taken it upon himself, to report Senator Natasha Akpoti to her husband. According to him, he said that he does not like the way Senator Natasha is going very close to Tinubu. Hey! He said He said he does not like the way Senator, who is Gospel Akpabio, to report the wife to the husband. I think he is making a very grievous political mistake for him to have indirectly accusing Tinubu of eyeing Senator Natasha. Who they go put him for a mouth, we no go like him. You don't see Senator Natasha for life. The day I saw that woman, she is like an egg, aqua. She was molded on Monday. That is why I think Senator Gospel is craving to but what he does not know is that Tinubu does not take such accusation lightly. I am going to call Tinubu to tell him that look at what Senator Akpabio is accusing of. I don't know Tinubu of being I don't know Tinubu of trying to lick plates. But if that is true, I am sure by now that Senator Akpabio's political, I forgot to know Chineke. He is the Supreme Court case that have died will be resurrected again.
Nigeria is in a leadership crisis, and all of us must come together to fix this issue of government. So because of this electoral reform, when I know say I just decided to make we focus on them so that there will be no distraction. This case of Senator Natasha Duaga, all of us just sit down and they look. We cannot allow this kind of injustice to continue. If truly you say that the woman, because she disobeyed standing orders, then suspend her for 6 months, withdraw her security, stop her salaries and allowances, you started a criminal recall to recall her from the Senate. That will no work, will never give up. They still talk, say, all the petition where the woman talk, she raised 3 petitions, sexual harassment, malicious this thing to stop her from enjoying her legislative privileges, and abuse of office, none was attended to. Yet, it no still end again. She's now in court, they say defamation against the Senate president. Today, we dey high court for where the case they I say make I just consider, make we hear whether maybe now we the case where we don't know. So make we just see the proceedings. What exactly is the case? A case of defamation against the Senate president, who be the prosecutor, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister for Justice. If a senator has a problem with another senator that is a civil defamation matter, is the Ministry of Justice the personal lawyer to the Senate president? Why is there this kind of calisthenics in Nigerian government? And today, by the time you hear the entire proceedings, you will see that they not just one thing everybody they try to get to remand the woman in prison. They ask her, including the judge, is she a flight risk? She's a serving senator. The day when they call her to arraign her, she came back from the country and she's here. They say, no, we are moving that she should be denied bail and she should be arraigned in a prison until the case is heard. For a matter between a senator and another senator who were elected equally, the federal government is the one prosecuting on behalf of the senator. No matter how we try to check and balance these things, it is not right and it should not be so. Thank God for the judge. At least they don't grant her 50 million bail with one shotty. And then the fact that you cannot even grant her bail on self-recognizance, Nigeria, where will they head to? All of us that support this injustice, it can be anybody. Both the Senate president and they were equally voted and elected. One person not pass the other. This power is transient. If you don't leave power, power will leave you. You cannot be Senate president forever. You cannot be president forever. Even the greatest dictators in the world, after some time, they go come out. Let the interest of the people and the rule of law guide what we do. We then high court today, everybody, Mama P and the rest of them. I thank you now as we did so. Senator Natasha no be criminal. Senator Natasha put her own allegation. Why are they not giving her fair hearing? The same way they are taking up the petitions of these other people. Nigeria, it go far gone. Nigeria really go. I just say make we come court today. Let me say come use my eyes see and hear whether na me the case or na Nigeria won't kill it apart on the own day. May God help.
So yesterday, the 19th of June, 2025, the federal government arraigned Senator Natasha Akpabio over a petition written by Senator Godswill Akpabio and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. In fact, 2 separate arraignments. Now, let's not forget that Senator Natasha, when this whole incident happened, wrote not 1, not 2, but 3 petitions to the police. The police acknowledged them. They did not about threat to her lives and all that. The police did not do anything about them. They acknowledged them but did nothing. But then I came up again later that Senator Akpabio and Yaya Bello wrote petitions against her. And boom, they are charging her to court. Funny, isn't it? But meanwhile, her own petitions are left unattended to. That is the country we are in. But now, another thing they've been trying to do is to make sure that she is locked up. And I begin to wonder, these are men, all these people involved in this thing. They are men, and Natasha is a woman. Akpabio is a man married to a woman with 4 daughters. And I am wondering, for even those of you women and girls who are supporting this, go ahead and support it. You're supporting this impunity, you're supporting this oppression and this lawlessness. Go ahead with it. It might be either you, your daughter, your sister, or someone at least very close to you tomorrow. So let's go ahead. But that is not just all. One of the witnesses in that case is Sandra Duru, aka Professor Mbeke. Let me remind you that there have been several cases, as we have seen, of people who were duped by this woman in the past. Because this is something that involves our government, our country. And it's sad. But I'm going to give you just one example. I'm going to read in 2015, the Lagos State Police Command charged Professor Mbeke and Sandra Duru for fraud, for duping someone. Let me just read it to you briefly. Commissioner of Police versus Mrs. Duru Eluobi Sandra, female, age 30 years. That was in 2015. That you, Mrs. Duru Eluobi Sandra, female, sometimes in August 2015 at about 1300 hours at Bodere Aja in Etiosa local government area in the Lagos Magisterial District did felony with obtaining money under false pretense and thereby committed an offense punishable under section 311 of the criminal laws of Lagos State, Nigeria, 2011. Count 2, that you, Mrs. Duru Eluobi Sandra, female, on the same date, time and place in the aforementioned magisterial district did fraudulently obtain the sum of 10 million naira from Mrs. Edith Adekunle Edidot, female, knowing same to be false pretense, and thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under section 312, subsection 1A and 2 of the criminal laws of Lagos State, 2011. That you, Mrs. Duru Eluobi Sandra, female, on the same date and place in the aforementioned magisterial district did threaten to kill one Mrs. Edith Adekunle Edidot under 7 days and also assassinate her character through series of phone text messages and thereby committed an offense punishable under section 230 of the criminal laws of Lagos State, 2011. Now, this is the kind of character that the Nigerian government is using as a witness. The same police, they have not told us what happened to this case. They have not said anything, but that same person is a witness in a case. Like I said, you can support anything. I have always told you guys, you see all this impunity, all this you support, they will come, they trickle down. They will affect you in one way or the other tomorrow. Meanwhile, remember Mazi Obina that reveals all those things, said things about Sandra Duru, and after that interview, he was arrested and has been detained since then. It was just released 2 days ago. Mazi Obina. This is the country that we are in. And like I said, for those of you clapping for it, continue it. Those you support today will not be in power forever. Others will still come. You see,